Well, YouTube Tales right here. I figured I'd do a list of missing kids, and they are very recent, and still very disturbing. You know, every time you look into the eyes of a picture that someone is missing, knowing that you would never see them again in their still frame pictured mind that you have, like having a photo book in your memory. And it's just very sad for anybody to endure this. Anyways, happy 4th of July Eve. Well, I ain't doing nothing special. But, just like everybody out there celebrating, we should never forget about someone lost. That's why I like to take my time to do this list. Even though on this holiday weekend, I mean, I don't really celebrate no more. Kids are too old for that stuff. And I don't know how many times you can watch the friggin' fireworks and they're all the same damn colors and big balls of light that blow up in the sky and boom, bang, boom, bang, boom. Yeah, right. So now it's boring. And then at that, man, I went one year with my kids out to Boston. A few years, and there was some crappy, oh my God, last year I know I went, it was, I believe it was last year, and I went, ended up on the wrong side, because they didn't put it in the, they didn't really announce it too good, because I think they didn't want everybody going into Boston, so ended up going to where they originally go, which is on the river, Charles River, but it was more or less in the center of town. I mean, there's been some rough times, man, going to the fireworks and getting caught up in horrific traffic. The worst thing of it of all. But anyways, enough of that, like I say. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves, but still, I like to take my time and always bring in the missing, because nobody should forget, nor should, not know about something. Well, maybe you'll know now. I don't know how many of these kids have been found, but it's just rough when you go through this stuff. But in my eyes, it needs to be done. Jalen Leonard, Mass. Now, what I hate about these, and she's been missing 6/7/2022. Just last month. This one's 6/29. What I hate about these is that they ain't got a lot of information on them. And that's what sucks about a lot of cases that get done. Not a lot of information. They don't even like to say where they were last seen, where they were. Why were they traveling by themselves? Nothing. When did the parents last talk to them? And like I said, these are some fresh cases. Now, I mean, hopefully, maybe some of them have been found, but by the looks of it, and trying to dive into these kind of cases, you don't get nothing but the same simple links like this. So, I mean, take a look at the faces. 623 from Worcester, from Rutland, from Springfield. Rutland, that's kind of a sucky town to come missing because it's very small. Worcester, boy, there's been a lot of crap going on in Worcester, boy. Shootings and everything. Wilmington, Mass. Pittsfield, another small town. I forget where Wilmington is, but another Rutland. 17, 16, what's the ages? 15, 14, 13. What? Age now it's 7. Oh. Bear with me. I hear something moving. Once again, folks, in the same parking lot that I was this morning, and there's nothing over there. And mind you, right now I'm staring at a pile of wood. And that is not what I heard. Quick look. Nothing. I'm sure if there was something there, the pug would be barking at it or smell it. He is just wandering around. Oh yes, what is out there, folks, around me? Goddamn ghost. I'll tell you, this building, man, I do get an eerie feeling from it. It is a factory, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone died in this sucker. Yeesh. I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life, man, right now. And ghost is one of them trying to get my attention. But anyways, moving on. Pittsfield, another Pittsfield. Oh, it's the same one, Rutland. Holyoke. New Bedford. Holyoke. And notice how a lot of these kids are 15, 16, 17 years old. Salem, Mass. North Andover. 14. A lot of youngins. Hampton, Wareham. North Andover. Stoughton. Bedford, Worcester. Notice how there's not a lot of information. Boston, Holyoke, Chicopee, Fitchburg. Here's that one from Fitchburg, Jillian Clark. But another ad that I was going over said she was from another town, Springfield way. And there's another Springfield. Some of them wonder how many of these are messed up, too. Springfield, Randolph, as you can just see their faces, and Worcester, Fall River, Pittsfield, Marlboro, Chelsea, Springfield, yeah, Everett, Worcester, Holyoke, Cherry Valley. Actually, that's near Worcester. I didn't even know there existed a Cherry Valley until I got an order to it one night. And I'm thinking, where the hell's that crap, Cherry Valley? It's around Worcester, Spencer area, I believe. And mind you, just like a town called Jefferson, never knew existed, they're very tiny towns. But a lot of these places, I tell you, Brockton, that's a very tough town there, boy. So ain't Boston, Springfield. Brockton's right up there with Boston. South End. Natick, Lancaster. Now, I don't know if this has got to do with anything of child trafficking, but as many as you kids you see here, and they're missing, I mean, some could have been found April, February, you know, we're getting lower, further back in the months. Holyoke, Lynn, it's just framing here, it's just crazy. What would make these kids just erupt and leave and disappear? Other than maybe COVID brought a lot of depression to these kids and got fed up, didn't want to live no more, or wanted to get the hell out of Dodge and move away, or, I mean, they are up in that age where they think they know it all, you know, and they can do what they want. But, kids these days, I'm sorry. If they ain't got the street skills, not all kids, just some, they're not going to make it in this big world, man. They're just not going to make it. And, you know, the Worcester Framingham. Where the hell is that? Actress Heat. I gotta look that town up. Never heard of that town. See what I mean? Then you got Brockton, Springfield, Lynn. I know Lynn's starting to become a real bad, tough town too. Out there, Lowell and Lynn. A lot of Chinese gangs out there. I knew some. Malden, Framingham, Westfield, Swansea, Bridgewater, Springfield, Lynn, Indian Orchard, that's Springfield. Should be changed to Native American Orchard. But I had to do a AA meeting out in that place. That's why I know where it is. Lynn, Bedford, Barry, Holyoke, Quincy, Northeastern. Northeastern, that's over by Bridgewater. And that's another mysterious place of the, almost around the area of the, Hockomock Swamp. That's right, folks. Natives land out there that you don't want to be messing around in. Framingham, Worcester, another Indian Orchard. Oh, what the hell? Some of these kids are starting to look like they're friggin' repeats. Attleboro, Gardner, Mass. Gloucester, Stowe. That's Stowe, Mass. is where the Stowe police chief got caught by I would say an honorable YouTuber putting down the hammer. My man Cooper High is gonna start that stuff too. Him and his boys gonna, you know, check up, wreck up, and take up little child molesters, you know, hunting on the YouTube channels and stuff like that, and Snapchat, all that stupid stuff they try and do, picking up kids. Yeah, Stowe, Mass. Who could believe the friggin' chief police of Stowe was a friggin' pornography friggin' child molester piece of shit. Unbelievable. And that's the thing these days, you can't trust nobody. Not all law, and that's why obviously you got bands like NWA with, you know, F the police. That's right. Because you got these crooked bastards working in there. Well, what the hell? You wonder why. Why they want to come out with Ice-T and ban them from singing Cop Killer. Because who wouldn't want to kill a child molester cop? Huh? Yeah, that's sick. What gives them the right to abuse that authority? Watertown. Lynn, Chicopee, Natick, Brockton. Oh, another Fitchburg. 33 since 2004. David Reynolds. I have to look into that case. That's pretty much my stomping grounds. Woburn, Quincy, Worcester, Lawrence, Townsend. Oh, there's another one I've done. Deborah Quimby. Oh, and there's the other kid I did. Angelo Puglisi. Oh, these are getting older. Boston, Revere, 2014. Mattapan, Boston, Leominster, Taj Narbonne. I have lots of videos on that if anybody wants to check out my first ever missing case. Westfield. There's that one kid that I think I looked him up too. I remember seeing him, boy, on the milk carton or whatever. Then probably one of our last two. This is from Belchertown and Belmont. So, with that being said, yes, sirree, that's a lot of kids, man. A lot of kids. And it's even really sick and demented that they're literally last month. Hopefully they get found. Hopefully they're not too far. But as you can see, and whatever's going on out in this area of Massachusetts, I tell you, boy, it's scary. Gotta have your eyes open 24/7. Let alone a security camera on your friggin' house. A tracker on your kid's phone. You know, you gotta keep yourself up to date with the times, people. But until the next video, I just wanted to share this list with you. Sad situation. Hopefully a lot of them have been found. A lot of them I know have not been found. So yes, it's scary out there. But until the next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Always. Out. Oops.